I tell you what, there's not much better than a good workout to realign one's mood. And in particular, a really nice leg workout. And that is exactly what I was up to today. Hey, gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. Okay, on today's episode, we are going to feature a leg day, and in particular, a squat free leg day. Well, 90% squat free. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So let's head to the gym and I'll show you what I think was a pretty good leg workout. Let's go look at it. All right, let's get this bad boy going here. Now, before I talk about the specifics of today's leg workout, I want to preface everything with a reminder that this is based on my new 4-day easier workout program. Easier being in quotes. Now, I posted a couple of videos talking about the specifics of that, and I'll link those up in the corner and down in the description. But first here, just real quick, the foundation and premise of that new 4-day workout program is doing sets in the RPE range of 8, rate of perceived effort of 8, meaning theoretically I'd have 2 reps or so left in the tank at the end of each set. And I'll talk about that a little bit more specifically as we move along here. Now, I started today's leg workout with, as you see here, leg presses. I love me some leg presses. So I started out with 2 sets, after some warm-ups, of course, 2 sets of 10 reps. And it felt pretty good. And I'm pretty sure after each of these sets, I could have gotten a couple more reps in. And after this particular 2 sets, I could tell my legs were already quivering a bit. I got some nice quad activation using this leg press machine. And it was a great way to start the leg workout. Now, additionally, I haven't been doing back squats, barbell squats in a while. And I've talked about that at length, but you may not know about why. Just the quick and dirty about that is I have an equilibrium problem that I'm working on that really causes problems with me doing freestanding back or barbell squats. So I'm opting for some squatless leg workouts. And today's is an example of just that. So that's 2 sets of leg presses, double leg presses, in the RPE range of 8, as I said. And I'm going to finish up with 1 set of isolations on each leg at, I believe I did 10 reps here too, but it was still in the RPE range of 8. Now that RPE range of 8 to me means that I'm not going to do all of my sets to failure, regardless of whether it's a leg workout, back workout, chest workout, whatever. I'm going to stop doing my sets to failure. And the theory behind that is making it a little easier for me to recover. And I can tell you, based on having done this particular 4-day easier workout program for like the last 3 weeks or so, maybe more, I don't know. But it seems to work. I seem to recover better. My strength is good, if not improved. So far, so good, and I'm happy with it. So I'm going to press on, no pun intended, with this 4-day program and see how it turns out. And what's this, right leg isolation finished up the leg press portion of today's workout. Now, I am at, what was this called? The Red Mill One Life Fitness in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I was on the way over to babysit my granddaughter, So I got a nice leg workout in before I headed over for that. So it's a good way to start the day. And I mentioned earlier on that there's nothing like a good workout to reset your mood. And you know how sometimes you wake up in the morning and you just don't have the best mood going. I wanted to realign that, and this helped out tremendously. And I've talked about this before. I think a leg day is actually the price of admission to the rest of anyone's workout. If you don't have a leg day in your programming, you only have half of a workout program, in my humble opinion. Now, the second movement of today is, as you see here, I'm using the Smith machine for some split squats. Now, this I've done a few times, and I have to tell you, I really love this. And the odd thing about this particular movement is in all of these One Life gyms, they seem to have a limit of two Smith machines in each gym. And I don't know about where you work out and if you have Smith machines, but they are very popular. And right there, I'm just pointing out where that hit. That hit the outer sweep of my leg, my quad, and my glute really hard. So, which is an excellent movement. I did two sets of these on each leg. So that would be three sets of leg presses and two sets of the Smith machine split squats. But like I was saying, the it's hard to sneak into one of these Smith machines at my gym in particular, and so I had to wait around for a few seconds to get this machine. But I would do these more often, were it not for the fact the availability is sometimes not there, if that makes any sense. But this really does get my heart rate up really well. And again, I'm going to do these two sets in the RPE of 8 range as well. And what I and not to beat a dead horse here, but I mentioned just a bit ago about how these hit the outer sweep of my quads and my glutes. Now, that's really important to me. I have this thing about having an old man flat butt. I want to avoid that, so I want to work my glutes as much as possible. And there's a movement I'm going to show you here at the end of this workout that did just that. It's also part of my hamstring workout. Um, Now this is something new. I just was just playing around here today and decided since I had access to the Smith machine, I was going to try this out. I used the same weight I used on the split squat movement and put my legs close together and got a really low squat position here. Now, the beauty of this is, as I mentioned before, I have a little equilibrium problem, so a freestanding back squat's a little bit of a challenge for me lately. This works out really great, and also with the split squat as well. Um, this particular movement here, I found uh, awesome. Like I said, I had my legs close together, and I didn't extend all the way up at the top. I kept the pressure on. I got as deep as I could and then kept the tension at the top. Two sets of 10 reps, I think, there as well. And again, that was awesome. I'm going to start incorporating those into my leg day too. That was really nice. Give those a try if you haven't tried them. And then, of course, I'm going to finish up my quad portion of today's workout with some leg extensions. And this particular machine here in this gym, I didn't like it that much. And it's one of these kind where it's, split. And doing two legs at one time felt a little cumbersome. So I did two sets of leg extensions, one leg at a time. So it was an isolation leg extension, right and left. And again, it was, well, actually, on these, I actually did these to failure, to be honest with you. And I can't remember, it was probably 10, 12 reps, I'm not sure, but 2 sets here. And that finished up the quad portion of today's workout. So 3 sets of leg presses, 2 sets of split squats, and 2 sets of those closed stance Smith machine squats, we'll call them, and 2 sets of leg extensions. It was really good. That was, I got my quads were quivering when I got done. I was really happy with that workout, that quad portion of it. Now I'm going to finish up with some hamstring work. And I did 3 sets of these kneeling leg hamstring curls. And I mentioned earlier in a previous leg day video that when I do prior to this, I was doing hamstring work that included Romanian deadlifts. But again, the equilibrium problem was causing issues, so I'm not doing Romanian deadlifts for hamstring work anymore, at least for a while. So I'm opting for these leg curls, whether it be these kneeling leg curls or you can, the other lying type leg machines where you're on your stomach. That works really well too. But today I had a plan that I was going to implement to extend my hamstring work. 3 sets of hamstring work is just not quite enough. So based on a recommendation, I believe it was from Mr. Quentin, one of my fine viewers, and he recommended that I do some back hyperextensions, which I'm going to do here in a bit. But this 3 sets of leg curls here felt good, so I was happy with that. That was some nice hamstring work there. So then I bebopped on over to the other side of the gym to this back hyperextension machine, and I did 3 sets of hyperextensions here. And I did them weighted up to a point. I did these to failure too. And I think it was maybe 8. I don't know. You could count here. I can't remember. But I could feel this in my hamstrings. I could feel this in my glutes. And I could feel this in my lower back. It was awesome. So that is pretty much the entirety of today's leg workout. Mostly quad centric, some hamstring work, and happily was able to introduce these hyperextensions. That was pretty sweet. And like I said, I was really happy with that workout. It was a nice one, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me for it. I really do. All right, gang, there was today's leg workout. Basically, squat free. I tell you, this is a good one. My quads were a quivering when that was over with. Let me know what you think about it. And if you would, do us the favor of sharing your leg workouts. And maybe even tell us why you do your version of leg workouts. And additionally, if you do me the favor of hitting that like button, sharing this with your friends, clicking that notification bell, and if you haven't already, consider clicking the subscribe button. Particularly, if you're this far in the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button before you sign off. That'd be great. You're more than cordially invited, and we'd love to have you. So, I guess with that I'll say, till next time, go get 'em. Mark out.